Okay, there we go. That's a really good well-rounded draft here by the side of Team No Practice, but a lot of magical damage if you look at it actually.
I actually like the Fanny. Opposite to what you said, I like the Fanny because it would have helped them get a little bit more mobility and secure ganks a lot, especially with that Selena. So like the combination of the Selena and the Fanny going around and dominating the early game would have been, I think, a really good combination. I will agree, however, that I think that Kimmy is a little bit more traditional. However, it just means that there's less room for error, I think. Meaning that if you go with that Kimmy like that, you have to play a certain way, you have to play in a certain kind of style.
Team Sync it now, closing it out with the Harith as the last pick here, and coming in from Team Synkit, I actually like their draft also. One of the game changers here, it's not going to be a specific pick, it's what they picked out here for their abilities, for their spells, because that's 3 members of Team Synkit rocking a Purify, which means if they just time it and they're patient, they can completely negate the Fatal Lakes coming in from the Atlas. So goodbye to Papa Sayote's possible set plays with that Atlas if he mistimes or misjudges that if the other team has their Purify or not. So I feel like in this game, timing is going to be a really big key in terms of when they use their abilities and their spells, because there's just so many things you need to avoid and hope that you don't get hit by, that even if you can dodge one or hit one of your skills, that could turn the tide here for your team. So let's see what is going to be the result as we dive into game number 1 between Team No Practice and Team Synkit.
Yeah, Team Synkit now looking to get that early initiation here. A little bit of pressure coming down here into the mid lane as a little bit of a scuffle breaks out. Not really leading to anything, but look at just the amount of bodies that Team Synkit has committed to taking this buff away from Team No Practice here. They might just catch off Papa Sayote, who has to flicker out to escape and survive, and that's going to be not a bad situation for him at all. They do lose the buff though, which is going to be crucial, and it's going to be a buff trade here. Bouncing ball coming in. Not exactly sure who got that, but it's another escape right here for Team No Practice.
Yeah, I wasn't able to tell if that was a steal or not, but it seems like the Selena and the Harith both have the purple buffs on them, so it is a trade still. It looks like they were able to steal it. So TNP bottom lane is going to be Mabs and Fluffy one-on-one. Popple and Koopa versus that Uranus. The Uranus does a fair bit of damage in the early game and closer to mid as well. So Popple and Koopa just have to be careful not to soak up too much of this AoE burst damages. Papa Sayote going to be going in, doesn't have his ultimate just yet. He deals the damage. L and Hypebits just dancing around freely right now. So it is a stalemate there in the middle lane, and that's going to be a 2-man rotate coming in from TNP. It's a 3-on-2. If they do go in for the dive, they do. Yuri, Sadie have to be careful. L is there as well. Yuri looking like a beauty, looking like she's gone out of the game real quickly. That's going to be the first blood going to TNP.
Yeah, Team No Practice really needed that kill. They really needed to get that started, especially with that Selena. You know, we said there's a lot of magical damage on this team, and that's really important that the Selena gets that early kill, the early pickoff, so that later on she can be a very deadly assassin. A little bit of pressure here in the bottom lane, but that's not going to lead to a kill. But going back to what I was trying to say, Levi03 and Akotosi KL, they really need to get those early kills if they want to snowball, which is why I think this is one of the better starts that we've seen here for Team No Practice.
Team Synkit now aggressively going into the jungle, looking for their own first kill here, possibly against Levi on that Esmeralda. Probably sensing danger and seeing the turret push, decides to back off. They're going for the purple buff steal. Papa Sayote defending it. Let's see if Team Synkit will be able to steal it, but they're deterred by the Atlas. Probably feeling the Team No Practice are now going to be going for their own steal. Not sure. Buff not stolen just yet, so both buffs for both teams are safe. No one going to be able to get a steal. That is a stalemate so far, and Team No Practice with a very short lead because they got the opening kill of the match.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more pressure here as we go back to the jungle. Could be an engagement. It's a nice knock back, however, and Pepper manages to somehow survive. Now it's Hypebits staying alive for a little bit longer. Not going to be taken down just yet. Does actually find someone hiding in those bushes. Still, look at how far they're willing to chase this.
Ooh, Hypebits. Confident because he has Yuri beating on him. Auto si KL. Get away. Look at that falling star mode from out of nowhere by Levi. Can't turn this around for Team No Practice. They take down that Angela. Can they take out Hypebits? Can they take out the Harith? But look at him dash away with the help of the Salmon Force, and he gets away. Akosi Pepper pushing them back, but that costs him. But that is a sacrifice of the tank. Make sure that you get taken out so that your core hero survive. So the Harith and the carry are still alive for Team Sinkit, and they get to secure the turtle still. That was a good play by Team Sinkit, and that keeps them alive. And in this game, they have to be careful here because the Team No Practice are looming around. Natoko CKL misses the missile arrow onto Harith, and that is going to be a reset for both teams. Team Sinkit, though not getting the kills, they are able to secure the objectives and keep their marksmen alive.
Oh, the flicker in, and it's gonna start that engagement. Beautiful work right there, getting another kill for Akotosi KL. Picking one up really quickly, and that's gonna be the danger of Selena lurking. Good fake, however, to pretend like they just left the lane and went to get off the crab or something like that. And they actually got that fake in, but look at this, another punish coming in. Cooper getting that first kill. Could be a second, however. Harris now gets another, and that's gonna be Papa Sayote in a load of trouble here, unable to survive. Somehow Cooper still stands, and that's a 3-for-0 exchange for Team Sinkit.
And it just shows how much of a game changer Angela is right now. Helping out Hypebits, knowing when to entry and knowing when to give the hard guard. It is absolutely scary right now. Harith has been nerfed, and we haven't seen Harith in the meta for so long. Only comes up once in a blue moon, but this is one of those blue moons right now with the Angela Harith combo proving to be incredibly effective for Team Sinkit. 2-0-1 for that Harith, and Yuri Beauty has 3 deaths in the bag, but she is a support, so she's doing her job, doing her thing. Let's see if the NP can get the steal here on the purple buff. Papa Sayote looking for a set, looking for the fatal links, not able to connect, not able to get close enough, so he's put in a dangerous spot. Salmon forces up. They are not going to be able to get away, so Papa Sayote gets taken out. L might be next, Mobs might be next here as well. Look at that Team Sinkit crashing onto the walls of Team No Practice and crashing onto Mobs. That's going to be 2 kills there for Team Sinkit.
Yeah, the next thing that they're going to be setting their sights on is that turtle. It's up just in time for them to secure it. And I don't think Team No Practice is in any position to contest it. The best thing they can do is maybe trade top lane. But I don't know if Esmeralda is even going to go for that here. Looking for an engagement here in the bottom lane, though. However, no, the turtle just gets slain now, gets taken down here. But Harith looking to chime in. Zaman Force has been dropped. Looking to do some more damage, but not gonna find anyone, just forcing them back, forcing them into a safe position here so that they can safely recall. However, Levi doing some work, getting that tower at top lane in exchange, so good work for them.
What's worrying here is that the lineup of Team No Practice, they're running a Kimmy strat, and they're not getting any turrets. That's a problem. It just goes to show how well Team Sinkit are defending, and at the same time amping up the aggression right before the NP can go in for a turret push and causing them to take fights that they're not supposed to be getting because they're supposed to be focusing on turrets, but the turret advantage is on the side here of Team Sinkit, the team that doesn't have the Kimmy because of how well they're just baiting and pulling the NP into fights they're not supposed to be taking. In the middle lane, Mabs has to be careful. I see his health dwindling down real quick, and he gets taken out there by that carry, so that's going to be 5 versus 4. Team Sinkit with the advantage. Let's see if they're going to go in for that purple buff steal. They have the advantage, so yes, definitely, they will. They get the steal. Hypebits has the hard guard. Papa Sayote does not have the fatal links, and he cannot get away from that. But somehow, still, he does get away, so he survives. But can the rest of the Team No Practice survive as well? Salmon Force, under tower, under turret. Mega kill there for that Harith. Esmeralda gets taken out. Hypebits, look at him. Hype, lit, all the adjectives you can use. The man is on fire right now. 5-0-3 for the Harith of Team Sinkit.
Look at how confident Hypebits is playing. He's just diving into towers, knowing what fights he can take, knowing which he shouldn't. He's able to get in and out of that situation that he really needs to. That allows him to find kills, build up his gold, get the equipment that he needs, and honestly, just show everybody on Team No Practice that Harith is still to be feared. Such a good pickup right now for this composition, and it's really shutting down Team No Practice, who look desperately for those pick style plays. But the picks haven't been working out because Harith now has been catching them off and forcing team fights, which they want to avoid entirely. Just like this, as a monster kill now goes down in the favor of Team Sinkit. Harith goes for one, looking for another, forces a flicker as well. It's gonna be absolutely insane to deal with this Harith later on into that game. How do you even stop Harith when he's at this point?
I don't know. There's not a lot you can do right now against Harangela. Team Sinkit. Those 3 purifies at the same time, I feel like is what's stopping TNP from being able to get the pickoffs that they need. They use it onto the Fatal Links. They use it on if they get Abyssal Arrowed. There's just so much purify and CC negations from the side of Team Sinkit. The TNP can't get the opening they need. Look at that godlike by the Harith.
And oh my god, it's another engage. Deep into the base, doesn't matter where. They'll take you on anywhere. And it's gonna be 3 kills, make that 4 right now. Going right now, Team Sinkit looking to dominate the map. They've only lost 1 so far. And it's gonna be another tower that they take in their position. Kimi left scratching her head, wondering what just happened to her teammates, thinking about what could she have done better and where did it all go wrong. The only thing she can do is send a final parting gift in the form of her ultimate, but even that will fall onto deaf ears. So, sad to say, Team No Practice, they are in a very, very, very bad spot here.
Oof. Hopefully it's not because they're living up to their name. I feel like these guys did practice. But right now, Team Sinkit looking sharper right now. Hypebits gets gone out by the Abyssal Arrow, but he doesn't care. He has the hard guard. He has that Salmon Force. Look at that thing. Look at that Harith. Take on the world right now with the help of that Angela. He doesn't care. He's still going for it. And that stops the entirety of Team No Practice from trying to get Hypebits. That was a Harith and an Angela against 5, and the 5 back down. Team Sinkit, man, they've got to feel really confident with their carry, with their core hero. This confident, this cocky, and this absolutely undeniable play by Hypebits. 9-0 and 5.
Yeah, so that's messed up. That there's really not much you can say about that. Harith just taken down a one, like basically a 2v5. And look at this, they just took the Lord. Now they want to take an engagement. Last ditch attempt here to get somebody to get some picks. It might be a good one right now as everybody from Team Sinkit dropping down very low. But not Harith, because Harith is all they need as they get another kill into their favor. 2 people down, looking to get that trade. Somehow Cooper still surviving off the skin of his skinny chin, somehow holding on. Harith capping the tower, capping the base. He doesn't care, he might go down. He doesn't care, it doesn't matter. They've come to do they've accomplished what they've come to do, and they've done even more. And look at this, Cooper, just as I said, going back in and out, just as Coopers need to do. That's exactly the kind of thing that we want to see from tanks like that.
And ako si Pepper, though we haven't put a lot of focus on him, his Cooper play in this game has been big for his team. Doing what the tank needs to do, being the center of all the damage, soaking it in for your team, getting those initiations, stopping them from flickering away with their bouncing ball. What a great game by him so far. Look at that, another engage, he goes in, but that's gonna be a 5-man! Fatal Links coming in from the Atlas! This is Team No Practice's best opportunity to turn things around. State TV trying to run away. That carry, 3-0 and 5, able to escape. What? Not a 5-man Fatal Links, a 4-man full team Fatal Links by Team No Practice, and they get to take out 3. This is their best opportunity to turn it around now. Get a lane push, get a tower down, regain map control. Can they though? Because Hypebits is still looking unstoppable right now.
Nah, look at him, he's just walking down mid. Look at that, look at him. He's just going in, he doesn't care. Salmon Force gonna be dropped up. Angela's right there to back him up. Doesn't matter, he's gonna be tossed into the back, taking some tower damage. Can he survive this? It's gonna be him against the world now, but somehow he's still breathing. And he doesn't even... Wow. He doesn't even flinch. Unreal.
I gotta repeat what you said earlier. That is messed up. That is
the bit of map control that they can somehow get their hands on. That they can... But it doesn't look like Team Sinkit is giving them anything to work with here. There's no space for them to breathe. There's no Lebensraum, as the philosophers would say it. How would they go and break through when they have no towers? I mean, sorry, stay alive when they have no towers left to defend them from the onslaught of what is Harith and the rest of Team Sinkit.
And what's painful here is that the frontliners of a Team No Practice, they are close to a 2-level deficit compared to the Kufra on Team Synkit. There actually is 1 level now, it's 12 and 13, but ako si Pepper might be hitting level 14 soon enough, and that's not good. But this is not good here. Hypebits getting caught out. TNP needs this. They need to get this Harith up, but look at the shields. What the heck is happening? Triple kill. They get a triple. Can it be 3? I'm at a loss for words here. Hypebits teaming the rest of the teams. It looks like they're going to be going in for the end there. The ultimate coming in from the Kufra. The Salmon Force is dropped. Hypebits doesn't care. Hypebits is going in. Hypebits wants that 4th kill. He wants to wipe them out before they win. But Team Synkit just want to get the job done right now. But they don't have a make-it wave just yet. Bottom lane turret is what's stopping that bottom push from going in. And I feel like this is it. Team Synkit already have the waves, already have the damage, they have the numbers, and they have game number 1 locked in the bag. Team Synkit with the victory.